Sexual assault? Well, you guys put me on the spot there. I'm not prepared to answer this question.
Honestly, I really can't think about that. I've never been really taught about sexual assault in that manner.
I don't need.
About sexual assault, my mother never told me anything about sexual assault, but besides, don't do it.
Oh, we definitely never talked about that.
I don't know, just like respect girls. We've never had like an actual talk about sexual assault.
We never actually talked about it, to be honest. I never really learned anything from him about that.
I remember he taught me like what the word rape meant.
My mother started teaching me about sexual assault going off of her own personal experience when she was younger. So my mom was naturally overprotective of me.
She tells me to be careful because you can't trust anyone out in the streets, you know, on the trains. Always be aware because anything can happen. Never put your drink down.
Not to wear like revealing tight things, to not get extra attention from men.
Always be aware. She always, whenever I went out walking, she'd always call me and be like, do you have your phone? Make sure you don't have your earphones in. So it's just don't be oblivious to what's going on around you.
When I was growing up, it was always don't touch a female in any kind of way that was inappropriate.
When a girl says no, a girl says no.
You treat them with respect, keep your hands to yourself unless like it's consensual.
She taught me to ignore things like catcalling and stupid stuff like that, but if somebody touches you in a really horrible way, then you say something.
I watch myself and watch others and make sure my friends aren't participating in that type of behavior, and to, again, you know, if I see anything or hear anything, to step up.
There's always places you can go if it happens to you.
You can't really trust anybody just because they're close to you doesn't really mean anything, because it tends to be the people who are close to you just because they can, because they're close.
Sexual assault is a serious matter that sometimes doesn't get heard very often, and it can happen to anybody, no matter if you're male or female.
I think it's something that happens too frequently, especially here on college campuses, and I think it's something that needs more awareness.
Pushed under the rug, like it's not really spoken much about.
To me, it's just disheartening that, especially on college campuses, that there's more rules for plagiarism than there is for sexual assault.
And a lot of people keep it a secret thinking that they did something wrong.
A lot of times people will try to put the blame on the female, saying that she was asking for it, she was just like a slut.
It's more personal for me because like it's happened to me, but it's more like there should be awareness raised about it, because many people think that, well, circumstances surrounding it may be like, well, maybe the person wasn't actually assaulted, maybe the person wasn't actually, you know, they were lying, or they were like, they wanted it.
People still want to believe that it doesn't happen, even though you can be in a room with 20 people and more than half of them could have an experience or either know somebody who's had an experience. So I think it's a little ridiculous that something that's so prevalent is still, you know, so secretive.